I'm Cecilia Gaerlan, Executive Director of the Bataan Legacy Historical Society. The society was founded to address the lack of information on the Filipino defenders of Bataan and Corregidor during World War II in the Philippines. The Filipinos made up 7/8 of the main line of resistance in Bataan, and during the Death March, approximately 10,000 Filipinos and 750 Americans died during the infamous Death March. A lot of them suffered from massive starvation and disease. As early as January 1942, just a month after the war started, they were already on half rations. By February, there was no more medication for malaria. Quinine was gone, and by March, they were already on quarter rations. 500 people a day were getting sick with malaria and dysentery. So that by the time of the surrender on April 9, 1942, there were no longer any reserve troops. A lot of them were suffering from massive starvation and disease, so that during the infamous Bataan Death March, which took place after the surrender on April 9, 1942, a lot of them died. Approximately 10,000 Filipinos and 750 Americans died in the infamous Bataan Death March, a 60-mile march from Maribeles to Capas Tarlac. And once they got to Camp O'Donnell in Tarlac, another 20,000 died. But however, this was recorded only as the largest single surrender in U.S. military history. But its greater significance is not known by many. What the Filipinos did, despite the fact that they were hardly trained, they were given World War I artillery and ammunition, and they suffered from massive starvation and disease. They actually delayed the timetable of the Imperial Japanese Army and prevented them from occupying Australia. So that is the greater significance of the Bataan Death March. I started the project in 2012 because of the lack of information on the Filipino defenders of Bataan and Corregidor. Most history books only mention the American defenders, even though the Filipinos made up 7/8 of the main line of resistance. One of our projects is to implement a California legislation that was passed in 2011, AB 199, which encourages for the inclusion of the role of the Filipinos during World War II in the Philippines. This legislation has never been implemented. We are calling on the public to get in touch with the California Department of Education, State Superintendent Tom Torlakson's office, to have this included in the social sciences curriculum for grades 7 to 12 in California. My message to the youth and to the general public is we must learn about the legacy of the Filipinos and Americans who fought for the freedom that we are enjoying today. They sacrificed so much so that we could enjoy all this freedom here in the United States and the world. When World War II was declared on December 8, 1941, after the invasion of Pearl Harbor, the ravages of war did not come to the continental United States. Instead, the war was fought in the former colony of the Philippines, where thousands of Filipino and American soldiers died, and 1 million civilians perished. This is the price of the freedom that we are enjoying today. We would like to invite the public to learn more about World War II in the Philippines during our conference. It's an all-day conference on Saturday, October 24. It will be held at the Correct Auditorium at the San Francisco Main Public Library from 10 o'clock to about 5 o'clock, Correct Auditorium, October 24. Please visit our website, and if you can register through Eventbrite. We're also opening a 4-month exhibition at the San Francisco Main Library. It will open on September 12 and it will end on January 2016. So we invite the public to these 2 events. Please check out our website, www.bataanlegacy.org, and please also check out our Facebook page, Bataan Legacy. Thank you very much. Mabuhay!